Welcome back. Today we're going to be painting Cable from Marvel Crisis Protocol. I built him in the 2-gun configuration because I think that's what Cable would have wanted. So we're gonna get started on a couple areas that are going to use that we're going to be using contrast paint for, and that's going to be the skin and the yellow. So let's get started off with our flesh first, with our Gilliman's flesh. Give it a little shake. Oh god. Alright, let's start coating his arm here. It's okay if we get some on the shirt area because we are going to be doing a different color. We're going to be doing a darker color over the top of it, the blue color. So just whoop. Let me see how much of this is his fingers, and we'll get his face and just his face. So let's go here. Okay, so that's all his fleshy bits. Now let's go to the yellow. And the reason we're doing this stuff first, even though it's not like on the lowest level, it's just gonna help us. Because if we get the blue paint on it, we're gonna have to paint white over it again. It's just gonna be a mess. So I think this is the right way to go. I know his eye's supposed to be yellow, but we'll have to wait for the contrast on his skin to dry first. So let's get the straps. And let's trying to get it a little bit over the areas. That way, if I miss it with the blue paint, like I don't have to paint super close, and it'll have a nice border, and there won't be like a white border on it, you know? So I think this is probably the better choice. This model was cool. It came with a lot of extra options that you could do. Like you didn't have to put this pouch right here. You didn't have to do. You could do it on a backpack instead. A cloak instead of the extra gun. So it's pretty cool. It's like a nice little extra bit. So this is get all of these. And there's that, and I think so. He's got a little yellow thingy on his glove there, and then there's probably one on this side, yeah, right there. And then we'll get his boots. Boot armor. think after this step we're definitely going to have to let this yellow dry before we move on to the other colors, or else we're going to risk just messing a whole bunch of this up. We're just going to end up smearing it otherwise. Okay. So that covers the yellow. We gotta put this back over here. Clean this guy off. Let's see. I can maybe do some of it. Don't want to be a party pooper here. I really should wait. Yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for the contrast to dry before we go forward. It's just the smarter move. We don't want to screw this up, and then because if I start painting the blue and I get close to this areas, I might the contrast might bleed into it. So we don't want that. We'll just wait. All right, so we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, we're back. It's had some time to dry now. So it's looking pretty good. So let's move on to our blue, which we're probably going to use this Prussian blue. It's a nice dark blue. And let's just start on the legs. Get more on this than that. All right. And just be careful around our yellows. I'll just slowly start building our way towards the ends here. And see what I meant about flooding that area where those straps were? Means we don't have to get too dangerously close to where they are in order for it to read as yellow. And something just fell in my house. I don't know what it is. I should go investigate. See if it's my kitty cat being a bad boy. But I know it's just my cat being bad, so we'll just leave it at that. Try to get a little bit closer. Some of these areas here. You just hit a whole bunch of areas right there. My hands are really shaky right now. You don't have to get in here. Just telling myself that as I do it. You don't have to go in there, Dale. Well, I'm gonna go in there. Just trying to ride the edge of the brush along those ends there. Just get and get in there. The one thing that kind of surprised me about this model in the game is that he's 5 points. I don't know a ton about Cable. I know I like him, but I don't know like a ton of. I know like he's Cyclops and Jean Grey's son, but like Mr. Sinister made him question mark. And then he's a time traveler from the future. I always got like him and Bishop confused. I was like, why is there two people that do the same thing? But I don't think Bishop has like the telekinesis powers that he has. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't understand why he was as much points as Scarlet Witch, because Scarlet Witch is also 5 points, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know a ton, but I don't think he should be as much points as Scarlet Witch or Thor. But it could, just be the game is growing, right? So they need to kind of step up the power game, I guess. But also maybe I'm missing something. So if you know some more of Cable's biography, maybe share in the comments why he does deserve to be a high cost model. Point wise, like why is he so strong? Why are you so strong? I'm so bouncy with my hands here. But I just gotta fight the tremors and push through, because otherwise you're just gonna be making excuses for yourself. You're like, well, my hands keep shaking, so I guess I can't paint. No, you can paint. You can do it. This is gonna take a little teeny bit more time. Damn it. Okay. We're doing it. As long as the front looks good. I mean, the back's covered mostly by a gun, so won't be able to see a ton of mistakes on there. And I was contemplating doing him how he appeared in Deadpool, like, you know, with more browns and earth tones, but I really like his comic book colors. I mean, I feel that way about most of the characters. It's like, oh yeah, their comic book colors are good enough. And for some reason, oh no, okay, good. I was like, I thought I missed the strap over there. I missed the strap there, so I'll have to hit that with some yellow. And let's favor the arm side more than the yellow, because we don't want to mess that up. Okay, good. It is hot today. Let's just do that. Getting that collar there. Trying to preserve that work we did on the face there. We're almost there. Shit, I have to fix that. We can fix it though. We can still fix it. That was like the risk we took by doing the yellow first. Just get those little fluffy bits there. I think we have like a little bit blue there. And then Okay. There's all the blue. Oh, now we gotta get the back of his glove right there. Now that's all the blue. And let me see if I can, well, let me see here. Let's see. Okay, the paint's not, paint is dry there. So we'll take some white, which is theoretically the same white we primed with. And then we're just gonna, oh God, we're gonna mess everything up. No, it's not bad, okay. We're just gonna hit that area right there to lighten everything on there. Let's just clean this up too while we're here. Okay, clean that, and then quickly just go back to the blue that we have really quick to reline that area. And we'll hit that later when it dries with the yellow again. Now let's go to the leather brown color for like the pouches and the boots and the little shoulder pad thingy. I think his boots are technically supposed to be blue, but I think it would look better if they were brown just to break up the color some more. So let's just go there. And remember, like, just because it's Cable, like a character that already exists, doesn't mean you have to paint him like he's supposed to be painted. You can paint him whatever color you wanted. If you wanted to make like, oh shit, if you wanted to make like Deadpool, Cable, and paint him red and black, go for it. Venom people, you make them all venomized, do it. I would say just be, if you're going to play in tournaments, this is the only like thing, if you're going to play in tournaments that are official from these guys, I would avoid custom sculpting stuff onto them. I'm just going with the model itself because their customization rules are very strict. The model has to be very clear that it is this model. Even like, you know, if you're making a different version of the character, I think it's to keep it open so that when they do add different versions of the characters that, you know, you'll be able to tell the difference of them. So like the poses and stuff are very important, I think, to this game, of how they're set up and everything. They're very specific for a reason, which kind of sucks, right? Like as a person who may want to customize them and then bring them to like a game, it sucks that you kind of won't be able to do that. But I think that's only like for official, you know, Atomic Mass Games tournaments. I think I don't think if you're playing at your local game store, or maybe like some other tournaments might allow it, like maybe LVO would even allow it. You know, it's all based on good faith too. If you're just like, yeah, I just wanted to make them look cool, then, you know, some people get it. Some people understand and are cool with stuff. Some people, though, are not. And if you want to be competitive, just follow the rules anyway. Because I think, you know, those rules are there to protect you as a player, probably also as much as it is there to protect them as a model company, right? It's hard to get on the top of this guy right here. Having some troubles. Okay. Now we get his shoulder pad. I think I remember it like being brown when I was a kid. Maybe it's like a lighter brown, but I mean, nothing was consistent back then though. Right, this is like, color him and strip him out. It's a buff dude with guns. We're selling it like crazy. Like a fly somewhere. He's bugging me. Okay, let me get the inside there. Okay. Now let's go for the metallics with our gunmetal. Okay. There's still a lot of water in here. Oop. Okay, and then just be careful here around your split in the clothes and the arm here. Here we got his arm. Now let's Let's get these little grenades. That are on here. Okay. Now we'll get the guns. Here, let's get around the finger areas right here really quick. They did a good job on his guns. Like, they definitely look like they belong to Cable. Like the Punisher model, I don't know why they gave him a space gun. I think it should have been like a AR-15 or something like that, but I mean, maybe it's like a licensing thing. Kind of like the same reason why, like back in the day, I don't know if it's still the case, but airsoft guns here would have all the logos and stuff cut off them. Because, you know, Colt didn't give, you know, permission for you to make a little toy gun of theirs, you know. So it's probably that same kind of thing. But you could still make up a gun that looks more modern. I mean, maybe they gave him the space gun to be like, you know, he's fighting all these other crazy guys, so he had to up his arsenal a bit, maybe. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like Punisher's style. Punisher just would have been like, well, I'm using these guns and I'm gonna kill everybody. Are they bad? Well, I'm gonna kill them. Okay, there's one gun, all blinged out. And we'll paint the scopes and stuff on it in a bit. And this gun, I think this gun even would look better on Punisher than the one that he has. So you can see our spots right now that we're gonna have to go back over with the yellow. I'm gonna get back there as much as we can, because you can kind of see it from make sure we get inside there. We gotta get the barrel over here. Okay. I think we're good. It's hard to tell with all the lights and stuff sometimes that if I got it or if it's still the white showing. So now we're gonna get some red, some scarlet. I'm gonna paint the X logo and the grenades on his arm, and some of the grenades on his body probably too, try just to keep them in line with all the grenades. Just put like some red there, some red there, get the X, oops, that's okay. It's kind of like the older X-Men logos where it's filled on the inside. take a dot and dot right here, and probably right here. We get the rest of these. Okay. Now we'll go to probably like a light blue for some screen, some deep sky blue. And we'll just go across here. And then probably like dot here. And this is, we're just breaking up the surfaces. You don't have to do that. I just like doing it. You can definitely see a spot that we missed with the silver here, so just go back over that really quick. And we just got this little strappy guy left, and we're gonna use our German Camo Beige World War II for the little strap over the arms on the grenades on his arm. We want to get all that shit off our brush. So then just there we go. And really quick, we got the silver also. I forgot about this little guy. The red bled through here. So just kind of touch the corner there. Now we gotta get his hair. We're going to use Ghost Gray for his hair. This nice little bluish gray. And we'll see if we'll get his eyebrows. Probably not, but it's just a little bit grayer of a color than just pure white. And we can leave the ends white. I don't think there's going to be a way for me. Let's just give it a shot, I guess. There's one. Got him. Got him, kind of. So let's get a wet brush here really quick. And let's kind of try to suck that out there. And same thing here. There we go. Okay, now we get back with our yellow here. We'll be able to hit those spots that we missed, as well as go back over some other spots. So let's go here and let's get that. And when you get it on stuff that you don't want it to, you just kind of soak it up with the brush. Go back into your colors that you missed, and then Let me dry this guy off. Okay. Go here. Alright. Works there. I can probably do a better job here. Okay. Now we need a tiny, teeny, teeny, teeny brush to get it in his eyeball, which we can use this little guy. And so we want to get the yellow in there, if you can. It's kind of yellow. Don't push your luck. That's one thing. Don't push your luck. Now let's get some medium sea gray here for our little dirt cloud that we got going on here at the base. You just get a little thicker brush here. So now we're out of the danger zone. Painting the model. So we just got like a little cloud down here. There we go. And then we're going to take this Ethermatic blue contrast paint, and that's what we're going to paint the shield with. That's going to give us that nice, like, techno blue color that you expect, like, shields to have, or that I expect shields to have. I don't know about you guys. I'm not going to speak for you guys. You can do whatever you want. You make it whatever color you want. Let's go like that, get some more, and we get the back end here. Okay, and got his shield. I think we'll take the yellow too and make these little impacts yellow. I think it'll look cool. So let's take the yellow here, get it on our brush. And just kind of feed it into there. There we go, so we got our little explosions. Pew, pew, pew. Oop, I'm going to put it over there for some reason. Okay. Now we can do our washes on him. I think we're going to do a black wash on a lot of the silvers. So let's get our Nuln Oil out. Nuln Oil. Use this brush or use this brush? Use this one. So just load up your brush. And then for here, we're putting it up there. Then same thing, we want to get the gun on his back. And then this gun here as well. Just do a rotate and then get the front of the gun, or this side of the gun. Same thing here, to make sure you get the spots that stick out here on this end. That'll really give your gun some more dimensions too than we just painted it that bolt gun color. Okay, now let's just get the little browns really quick. If you want to, you could do the blue too with like a Drakenhof Nightshade. I am not, so we use Egrex. We'll just let the blue stand on its own. So just get some on here, get the boots covered here, and then if you're brave, go in for the pouches, and this guy we're gonna hit also. Get the pouches over here, pouch right here, pouch right here. And then lastly, we paint our base black so we can finish it later. So we'll just go for that. And just get this brush really quick, and let me, where's my gray? There's the gray. Paint this little rock right here. Forgot about that guy. Gotta paint these tactical rocks. Okay. Now we just get our black paint and put some down in our palette, and then paint our entire base, including the rim, because I like the nice black rim that frames the whole thing together. Some people paint their rims red, you know, whatever you want. I mean, also, like, especially like if you're going to competitions and stuff, you might want yours to stand out differently, so you know the difference between your models and your opponent's models. So definitely do whatever you want with your models, and we will do what we want with ours. Just gotta be careful around the bits of your model that you painted. Ooh. Running out of room here. I'm gonna get the inside there, around the rock. Then we can set it down for the last bit. And if your hands are clean, you can kind of just hold the top of your model. And there we go. That is Cable from Marvel Crisis Protocol. As always, thanks for watching. Stick around for the turnaround, and we'll see you new videos every Wednesday. New videos every Wednesday. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.